Good morning from Carry the Load. I'm Matthew Reed, Digital Content Coordinator here at Carry the Load, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to a very exciting day for us here at Carry the Load as our nonprofit partner beneficiaries will be receiving checks totaling $1 million starting today. We'll have several of them circling through. You see our warehouse set up here like a mini Katy Trail in May. These nonprofit partners will be coming through receiving checks because of your generosity over the past year during what has been difficult times for all of us, obviously, but you have made today possible, and we are very grateful for that. So we'll step in here and show you. So there'll be a small ceremony in here throughout the day as 7 of these nonprofits circle in, and they will come into the next room where I think we have a guest waiting for us here, Stephen Hawley. Let's see if I got you in the frame. Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm wonderful. Big day today.
It is a huge day today, and you are doing the most important part of today. Also, Debbie Wright, Executive Director over there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Signing the checks. Can we see one of the John Hancocks happen in person live?
Well, how about that?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You'll be a doctor in no time with that signature.
Yeah, this is always a big day here at Carry the Load where we get to give away a lot of money, and especially this year in the midst of a lot of uncertainty for everyone, to be able to give away $1 million to our nonprofit partners is something we're very proud of. So I just want to say thank you on behalf of the organization to everyone who was involved with us again this year that made this day possible, because it's a very special day. So thank you.
It is, yes. It's a very exciting day. We look forward to sharing it with you. So following that ceremony in there, they'll walk into our press room where they'll have their picture taken, and then we'll do Facebook Lives through the day where we'll meet these awesome nonprofits and learn more about the work they'll be doing with your donations. So once again, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back throughout the day. Also follow us on Instagram at Carry the Load, where we'll be posting the group shots as they come through today as well. See you soon with Boot Camp. Bye-bye, guys. Good morning once again. I'm Matt Reed here in a busy Carry the Load headquarters. Is this another exciting day? Here as our nonprofit partners, the beneficiaries receive checks and stop by and connect with us on what has been a busy year for everyone. I'm here, and let me flip around the camera, with Shelley Kirkland of the Boot Campaign. Thank you for coming in this morning. Good morning. So you guys just finished up your You Matter campaign over the course of September. Tell us about how that went.
It was great. It was really, we were able to get some incredible support. It's a universal message, and for us, we wanted to make sure that veterans know one thing, and it's that you matter. They matter to us. They're more than a number to us. And September is Suicide Prevention Month, so what better way to celebrate that, to get as many civilians as possible in that shirt, veterans as possible, to show the people that they serve with that we care.
That's awesome. Are they still available?
They are still available today.
Okay, I got you. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Yes, they're still available.
Okay, awesome. So you guys just finished up your 10th year last year.
Yeah.
Carry the Load is heading into its 10th year in January. Do you have any advice for us?
Well, I think it's a remarkable thing to have nonprofits who've really stayed true to their mission and the test of time. Not many can make it to the 10-year mark, and so congratulations to y'all. It's an incredible way to celebrate not only the mission, but the lives that you've helped. So.
Absolutely. And congratulations to you guys as well. Thank you for the partnership this past year and the work you're doing. It's awesome stuff. It really is. I'll let you go over here and join the pictures now, awesome. All that stuff, and I'll sign off here. So we have another group coming in just a little bit. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining us here with the Boot Campaign. Sheepdog will be in just a little bit as we continue on this awesome day of donating the money to our nonprofit partner beneficiaries that you guys raised over the past year. Checks totaling $1 million. Thank you so much for that support. As you see, we'll flip back around. It's a busy day. Some committee members. You see Stephen. There's Debbie as well, coming in for pictures, smiling. It's a perfect day here at Carry the Load headquarters, and we thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again in just a little bit with Sheepdog and talking about the work they've been doing during a busy summer. We're having a lot of fun over here at Carry the Load. Good morning again. I'm here with Jamie Lingo. You're the outreach coordinator with Sheepdog, and I'll flip around the camera so that you guys can see your smile. You guys have been very busy this summer, and it's kind of morphed from COVID into Hurricane Laura. Tell us about what you guys have been doing down in southern Louisiana.
Absolutely. We ended up having 2 different teams deploy down 2 different times to go down to help along the coast and to help. We were in the Lake Charles area and just out there doing a lot of chainsaw work.
Yeah.
A lot. The destruction was just horrific.
Yeah, that area got hit really hard during the storm. And I guess a lot of people have gotten hit really hard with COVID over the past few months. And you guys have been very active with that as well. Tell us about that work.
Yes. Well, you know, with COVID, they tell you to stay in and isolate. And that is not what our veterans and first responders who are struggling need to be doing. No one who's struggling needs to be isolating. So we ended up doing it and taking, you know, CDC guideline precautions the best we could, and we did it as a disaster response mission. And so we ended up, our COVID numbers alone were more than double what our numbers were last year on disaster response. We were able to assist over 41,000 people.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
We have a great little visual here. You want to see that?
Yeah, absolutely. Of all the places that have been touched by you guys
Yes.
this
and
year.
On the mask, we gave out 8,750.
That's awesome work.
Yes.
Awesome work. You know, moments like these allow a lot of organizations to thrive, and you guys have certainly done that during this time when so many other people have been going through a difficult time. So we are grateful for your work.
Thank you.
Grateful for your partnership as well. And
Oh my gosh, we absolutely love the Carry the Load partnership and the platform that Carry the Load gives, so that we can remember the ones that we've lost and our members can remember.
awesome. Thank you for that support of that mission. Thanks. So it's nice to meet you, Jamie.
Nice to meet you too.
I'll let you go and get your picture taken over here off to the side. So it's been an incredible day here at Carry the Load, meeting these guys here with Sheepdog, and we're going to get the rest of the committee in here. And then we've got some more of these awesome nonprofit partner beneficiaries coming up throughout the day. So stick with us. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. It's because of you that we get to have awesome days like this here at Carry the Load headquarters. So we look forward to sharing more with you very soon. Thank you guys.
Can we do my
We do. We're on. Awesome. Matthew Reed here again down at Carry the Load headquarters here with representatives from Assist the Officer. Flip around the camera so you can see them. Ed Lahan and Tony Endahar within the organization. I'll back up so we can see both of you guys. It's nice to meet y'all. Ed, I'll start with you here. Obviously, you guys play an important role within your organization. Your organization plays an important role in the lives of officers and their families. Can you tell us about what it is that money like today would go towards?
Yeah, so Assist the Officer Foundation, we assist first responders who are either critically injured or dying in the line of duty. We also help their families. Our biggest, where we help officers and their family, is counseling. That's our #1 draw. We assist officers just not in Dallas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and up to even firefighters, we consider first responders. So, without Carry the Load, all the money that's raised, it really supports that.
That's incredible. And then you guys have been a year one supporter of us, and likewise, it's been an awesome partnership we've had with you guys from the start. Tony, I'll talk with you. Y'all have a big event coming up over in McKinney in a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Tell us
At
about
El
it.
Dorado Country Club, we're going to have the Assist the Officer Back the Blue golf tournament, October 26th. The tournament is sold out right now, but we do have still opportunities for sponsorship and just to have people come out and enjoy the day. So we're hoping for good weather. And also we're going to have a costume contest. So
Oh, that's
everybody
cool.
can dress up. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Ed,
Yeah.
Tony, thank you guys so much for coming by and for the continued partnership and for continuing to support the mission of honoring and remembering our nation's heroes. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll let y'all come over and do the picture time now. So once again, thank you guys all for joining us. We'll peek through the curtain here as you see they're about to take their photos. And then, we gotta grab the rest of the board, our committee. Debbie, we're ready for everybody else over in here. So, see, that's a little peek through the setup over here as they are gonna be taking their picture together here. So, another fun day here, another fun opportunity to Carry the Load. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be coming back with the Lieutenant Todd Croton Memorial Foundation in just a little bit. So stick around. We'll see you in a little bit. Thank you all for joining us. We all know it is working today. Awesome. I am Matthew Reed, back again on an awesome day here at Carry the Load headquarters, and I have with me two great representatives of the Lieutenant Todd Crowell Memorial Foundation, former firefighters with the Dallas Fire Department as well here, David Lindsay and Milton Williams. Guys, thank y'all so much for coming out and joining us today. And David, I'll start with you. Obviously, you guys love coming out and joining us on the National Relay. We didn't get to this year, but the organization is still working hard, even though things have changed in the past few months. Tell us about kind of the relationship that y'all have with Carry the Load and where things have gone.
Well, one of the things that we like to just admit to is Carry the Load is they're a great model for a nonprofit, and we try to emulate a lot of things that they do because their mission is very similar to ours. And our foundation was founded just on the fact that we lost a loved one. And if you're speaking those names aloud and you're remembering those people, then it's kind of hard to go wrong in those aspects of it. So that's what we want to do, is we want to continue the partnership that we've got with Carry the Load, because our missions are so similar. But we also want to be able to tell those firefighters and those police officers and those veterans that we're never going to forget their families. That's
fantastic. That's fantastic. That goes right hand in hand with what we do. Milton, I'll ask you, in terms of the organization, to those who may not know you guys or familiar with you, talk about some of the work you do within this organization.
So, as far as the different programs, we have a number of programs. We have a scholarship program, we have a regular scholarship, and then we have a special needs scholarship that we just started last year. Also, we have a program where we go out and we feed different fire stations. This year, we were able to feed 50 different fire stations with the help of our business community. And we also, like myself, I love to cook, so I go out and I cook at different stations. And the funds that we get in from different various programs that we raise, and of course we Carry the Load, we're able to fund that.
That's awesome. David was on our List from the Front podcast. As soon as we start a Carry the Load cooking podcast, I believe you'll be the first guest, from what I've been told. But looking forward to seeing you guys out on the National Relay again soon. I assume East Coast maybe this year, maybe dabbling in a few of the other ones. We'll see which one. But thank you guys so much for being here on this exciting day. And it's now picture time over here behind us with some of the other representatives. Y'all are good to head over there. I'll... Join in, and then we'll get the... Yep, so anyway, we're going to take a brief break here, but we still have some more awesome nonprofit partner beneficiaries stopping by. And thank you to everyone who texted me about my swoop from the first video. We got that corrected. But stay with us, hang with us through the day. It's been an awesome day here at Carry the Load headquarters in Dallas.
Get in, Tiger. It's hard to get out of here.
There we go. See you guys in a little bit. Perfect. That'd be a good round too. Awesome. I'm here with JJ Leonard, one of our nonprofit partner committee members, and I'll flip around the camera. JJ, thank you for joining us today. You've got something in your hands, and we'll get to that in a moment, where you'll be heading with that. But first of all, you've been involved with Carry the Load for many years. Talk about your involvement and what drew you to this organization.
Well, I've been involved since the beginning. Been, on the Dallas Memorial March Committee. So, Stephen Hawley, a friend of mine, we go back Naval Academy, and before that, actually went to Lake Highlands, although he's a little younger than I am. Mm-hmm. So he's got into commercial real estate. We're friends. I served in the Marine Corps, so he reached out to me when he and Clint Bruce realized that, hey, we're going to need a bigger, more organized, effort to do this right, and we were first at White Rock Lake and then moving it to Dallas to River Shawn Park, and then expanded from there. So he asked me, I was sold, he had me at hello, and I've been doing it since, and it's been so meaningful, to me, just to be able to participate, build teams, see the impact that we have on our nonprofit partners. It's been one of the greatest gifts in my life and my family's life, just being able to be involved in it year after year. So
that's fantastic.
And all year round, really now.
Yeah, it's becoming a year-round organization. And actually an organization that in January will be 10 years old, which is just wild to think about.
It's just time, that old time flies cliche is so true.
It is. And the growth has been fantastic. So you have something in your hands there. You are heading to Idaho.
No, Colorado.
Colorado. And tell us about where you'll be going. Yeah.
So I'm heading out. Unfortunately, it's a quick trip. I'd like it to be a little longer trip, but I'm going out to Denver, driving up. It's south of Estes Park, but it is a ranch called Wind River Ranch. They have an organization there. They basically host families out there for a week-long, programs, and it's a working ranch. Don McIntyre is their director, and I've been working with Don for the past 2-3 years when they got involved with Carry the Load and applied to be one of our nonprofit partners. So we started a new program last year with the nonprofit partners and beneficiaries so that they participate. And Don and his team stepped up and participated in a huge way. The more I was able to research, and the team, our nonprofit partner committee, was able to research Wind River Ranch and the Healing Warriors program and everything they're doing for veterans and first responders and families, as far as just the time they're able to spend together in the wilderness, and bonding and opening up. Cody Banders, who's a new friend of mine, who's a Navy SEAL, has been up there with his family a few times. He's helped volunteer there, and I've been so looking. I told Don when we first met, I've been so looking forward, because he's like, come up, bring your family. We'd love to, show you around, and we love Colorado. So we go every summer, every year. And the plan is to go up there, at some point and with a family. But I'm just ecstatic to see it, to talk to Don, to talk to his team, to have them share more about the impact that they have on just all these families across the years and everything they do.
That's fantastic.
Outstanding organization.
That's fantastic. And there's the check right there. They'll get the total. It's been an awesome day. You've gotten to sit in on a couple of these. What's it like being a committee member and hearing what these incredible organizations do that work with Carry the Load and we support?
Well, it's why we exist. It really personifies everything we're about. And actually, on a personal level, be able to sit down and talk to our partners, present them with a check, being able to, but before that, more importantly, just hearing the impact that they have through their programs, having them tell us what Carry the Load has meant to them, and asking them questions about how can we improve, how can we help them improve, and be a true partner with them. But just to see and hear and be able to experience the feeling of that, impact we're having, this is like one of our favorite days of the year for that reason. It really is.
That's awesome. I know you're about to go hop on a plane, so we'll let you go. I'll let you get out of here. But safe travels, man. Absolutely.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Take it easy.
Thank you so much.
Easy. So, and that goes to show you that Carry the Load is a nationwide organization working with some great nonprofits around the country. We've got another group that will be heading out. You'll learn more about them later on this afternoon. So, thank you guys so much. We'll be back here with Patriot Paws after lunch. See you soon. Good morning and good afternoon. Well, good morning, depending on where you're watching from. Matthew Reed again here at Carry the Load. I am joined with a couple friends here from Patriot Paws. Sharon. Satterwhite. Sorry, I got confused on that. We're live. That's the way it goes. But thankfully, no one's focused on me right now that I flipped the camera around. They want to meet Pierce down here. He's been a little camera shy earlier when we were taking photos with Patriot Paws, and you guys have a fantastic mission of supplying these guys to veterans. Can you talk about your mission and how it works with Carry the Load?
Sure. So we train service dogs like Pierce here. We train them and we provide them at no cost to disabled veterans. It takes about 2 years to fully train a dog like Pierce. It costs about $35,000, but we do give that dog to a veteran at no cost to the veteran, and we absolutely cannot do what we do without Carry the Load and the support, not only the financial support, but just the awareness that they help us bring to our mission, and just that partnership is invaluable to us, and we're just so proud to be a part of it.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to a day when we'll have Pierce and his friends come out walking with us on the relay around the country and here in Texas. And you guys just recently had a graduating class, and you talked about 2 years of development. What goes through the process from the beginning to graduation like you had back in July?
So we did. So we were so happy to be able to place 6 dogs with 6 veterans in July. What normally is sort of a kind of a big deal event, of course, because of 2020, it was different, but it was the same in that we did what we do, and we helped 6 veterans by giving them dogs that are going to change their lives, for the better. And it was great. We had it at our campus in Rockwall, and it was smaller scale, but it was still great because those veterans came for a couple of weeks, spent a couple of weeks with us, and learned how to bond with those dogs and work with those dogs, and they left. They left them for a better life as a team.
That's great. Really great. That's great. Regardless of scale, it's still very important work you guys are doing. It was so nice to meet you, and I'll let you guys head out over here. It's nice to meet you as well, Pierce. I know you've big. Bye, buddy. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. So there's another great example of the work that's going on with the nonprofits we work with here at Carry the Load. We have a couple more stopping in before we end the day. So grateful to you guys for tuning in and joining us, and we will see you in a little bit with 22 Kill here at Carry the Load headquarters. Welcome back in, everybody. Matthew Reed again here from Carry the Load headquarters on what is an awesome day for us as we get to hand out checks to our nonprofit partner beneficiaries. And one of those that always comes out and joins us on the national relay is 22 Kill. Flip the camera around here. I'm joined by Sarah Compton, General Counsel with 22 Kill here. First of all, thank you for coming in today. It's an awesome day for us here at Carry the Load. And you guys have remained busy throughout this entire process. First of all, would you like to introduce us to someone very special to you as well in your organization?
Yes, I'd like to, thank Carry the Load on behalf of everybody at 22 Kill. We are so appreciative. For myself personally, I have lost my loved one, First Sergeant Jonathan Compton, on November 23rd, 2014, and so it means everything that Carry the Load exists to remind everybody to honor the fallen every day of the year, and so thank you so much for that.
That's incredible, and as the rest of the world has stopped, 22 Kill's mission can't, and you guys have been very busy through this entire pandemic. Can you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. So you're 100% correct. We are a nonprofit that provides mental health services. So there's no way that we could stop. Mental health and mental health needs and struggles don't disappear simply because there's a pandemic. In fact, the isolation and all the uncertainty associated with the pandemic has really exacerbated a lot of the mental health struggles that people are experiencing, especially in the first responder community. So we have been fortunate to pivot very quickly when the whole shutdown started, and we were able to provide services online. And we are very happy to have been able to come back to in-person services as people are comfortable doing so.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully everything will be getting back to normal real soon. We're looking forward to that, and you guys joining us on the relay again real soon.
Yes.
And also tell us about a couple of big events you guys have coming up over the next few weeks and months.
Yeah, we are so excited to be able to go back to doing events. These will be outdoor events, socially distanced. On October 17th, we've got our motorcycle ride at Maverick Harley-Davidson, and then October 31st, we've got our play shoot at Alpine Shooting Range in Fort Worth. So we would love people to come on out. You can go to 22kill.com or to our Facebook and get some information on how to register.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Sarah, for coming out and introducing us to Jonathan, and for the work you guys have been doing through this whole process. It's really impactful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all you do.
Awesome. We'll flip the camera back around to me I think we've got the photo time coming up. Yeah, they'll move back in here just a second. Nice job. Yes, ma'am. It's nice to meet you. So we got one more coming in, a gratitude initiative. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us today on this exciting day. They'll be coming in and taking their photo here in just a second. Rachel, we're going to try and peek through the curtain back here so you can see committee members over there. Stephen talking over here behind the tent. It's been a busy day here at Carry the Load. It's been so exciting to see all these great nonprofits move through this space and to hand out $1 million in checks to all of these organizations. That's because of you and your generosity through these difficult months. You have made today possible, and we're so grateful for all of you for that. So we've got another one coming in a little bit. Stay with us, stick around. We'll be back live not too long from now. And it's live. I'm going to introduce you to a couple more nonprofit partner committee board members. I've got with me Charles Meacham and Craig Couch, who are here, and you guys are about to hit the road. Charles, talk to us a little bit first before we move into heading out to Arizona. What does this process mean to you, being a part of this committee and getting to speak with these nonprofits, learning about what they do? Tell us about what that means to you personally.
Sure. I mean, I've been involved with Carry the Load for 10 years, and this is a great opportunity to meet all the other partners, to find out and listen to the impact that our extension really reaches out to in the community all around the country. Just the impact that we're making is fantastic. And, we've been meeting with the partners all day today, and we're really excited about heading out to Phoenix to meet with America's Mighty Warriors.
Yes, absolutely. And Craig, this is an organization I believe you've spoken with Mama Lee out there. Tell us about this trip and getting to speak with this organization here a few days from now or later today? Monday. Awesome. So yeah, talk to us about them.
No, it's just exciting. There's probably all of our nonprofit partners are fantastic, but David Lee, America's Mighty Warriors are absolutely wonderful. Nobody works harder. Nobody's more committed and has such a personal, close connection to what they're doing. All of our organizations do. We're really excited about going there and seeing them and seeing what they do face to face and handing them a big fat check.
Absolutely. And there it is right there. They'll be unwrapping that here in a few days. But I'll let you guys get back in because you've got one more group to talk to here in just a second. So,
thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So once again, a couple more important members here of the Carry the Load community who are sharing their stories. So we've got one more nonprofit coming through. We'll meet them shortly. See you guys soon. It'll go. It does. Awesome. Matthew Reed here again for another one of our awesome nonprofit partner beneficiaries who have been with us for the past 4 years. We'll get them to talk about that in a second. This is Lee Seacrest, co-founder and executive director of Gratitude Initiative, and Dr. Buddy Steele, board member. And we'll flip the camera around so you can see them. You've had enough of looking at me today. There they are. And Lee, let me start with you. It's been 4 incredible years with Carry the Load, and we've both grown together. Tell us about that partnership and what a day like today means.
Well, this is a big deal for us, and obviously for Carry the Load. We can't say enough great things about Carry the Load. We were a startup nonprofit that met with Stephen and Todd and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. We need your help. And from the beginning, they helped propel Gratitude Initiative kind of to warp speed, got us into orbit, so to speak. So just coming back here every year to talk about everything they've done for us, the impact that together we've made on military and veteran families all over the world. I mean, we just can't say enough great things about Carry the Load.
That's awesome, Dr. Steele. The mission can't stop when the world does. You have to keep going and keep pushing. So you guys have risen to meet those issues that we've come across. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we were doing virtual learning and distance education before it became a requirement, and really before it became something that had a lot of negative impact on a lot of people's lives. So we were able to be one of the fortunate few who really didn't face a lot of disruption early on in the pandemic. Our business continued on. We continued working with families and supporting students and helping them learn and grow and plan for college, online and virtually. So we're extremely fortunate to be able to keep doing that, and really, it's not just the mission of our organization; it's mission rich to us, personally as well. So it's just always good to interact with great military families. Kids in military families are just a caliber above in many ways. So motivated, so intrinsically motivated, and just really great families to work with.
That's awesome. You guys have risen to meet the mission during these days. It's great to see you, Lee. It's nice to meet you as well. Thank you guys for coming out today and being a part of this awesome day.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Awesome stuff. Well, we will sign off now here from Carry the Load headquarters in Dallas. Thank you all so much for joining us today over the course of the day. It has been really sensational to meet with all these awesome nonprofit partners and to have these moments with them. And that's because of you and your generosity over the past few months during what has been obviously an unprecedented time for all of us. You have also risen to meet the needs of these nonprofits and these military veterans, first responders, and their families. So thank you all so much for your support. We look forward to talking with you again real soon and getting back to normal real soon. For all of us here at Carry the Load, we will talk to you later. Have a great evening.